From tundra to mountains, oceans, villages and towns, from art to wildlife, glaciers to thousands of miles of rivers and lakes, Alaska, a place that breeds discovery.
Nowadays, all the women compete along with the men, but these were survival skills.
Okay, I'll never do that event again.
My name's Amber Glenzel. I am Koyukon, Tlingit, and Cherokee Indian. I was born and raised in Fairbanks. I have been coaching Native Youth Olympics for 11 years now. And just recently, in the last 2 years, have become a competitor myself at the World Eskimo Indian Olympics. The events that I did this year were the Indian stick pull, the arm pull, the ear pull, the grease pole walk, and tonight I will be doing the ear weight lift. The Indian stick pull is one of my favorite events. Last year I did it for the first time in competition and I won gold, and it just has given me more of an idea of what my athletes as a coach are going through when it comes time to compete. It's very nerve-wracking for everyone that competes. I think just the adrenaline of knowing that you're going to go up against a competitor. I've done it many times in practice, and it's different when you compete, when you know that there's a medal on the line and you have so many people that you have to go through to achieve that medal. It's a very different feeling than just doing it for fun. It's tough because you have grease on the stick, and it's a very tapered stick here, whereas in Native Youth Olympics it's not so tapered. So it's a little bit harder than what Native Youth Olympics offers. And just having the slipperiness of it, you never know how big or how small the competitor that you're going against and how well they're going to do, because size doesn't matter in this. It's all in the grip, and sometimes the littlest kids can take it right out from underneath you, and it's just amazing because I've seen it happen so many times. They just pull it right out of your hands because they've got a smaller hand to grip the stick better. So it's very difficult at times, and it's you never know who's going to win that. My daughter Christina Glenzel started competing as a first grader in Junior and Native Youth Olympics. And so I've been grooming her and watching her grow as a young woman. And last year, many years, I've had the opportunity to come up and compete at World Eskimo Indian Olympics, but I decided quite a while ago that I wanted to wait until my daughter reached the age of 12 to where I could compete with her. The bond that we have from competing together has just made us grow even stronger and closer together. And last year we competed in the Indian stick pull together, and she took 4th place and I took the gold. So all winter she's been really working hard in practice, trying to beat Mom in practice, and a few times she did beat me, not very often though. And this year she and I both were really prepared to come up here and go after those medals together, and she was undefeated for pretty much the entire Indian stick pull yesterday, and I was too until she beat me the first time. And then I had to go against a couple other girls, and I was able to work my way back up to the winner's bracket and go for 3rd place, and I was able to beat Marge Tabone for a chance to go against my daughter for 1st and 2nd. And the overwhelming feeling of joy and love towards my daughter and accomplishment from both of us was unbelievable when I realized that I was going to face her for the gold medal. She gave me one heck of a fight. She's a tough girl for her age, and I wouldn't have wanted to lose my gold medal to anybody but her. She worked hard this winter and she deserved it. And she won it fair and square. She definitely deserved it this year. I'm very proud of my girl. WEIO has become such a joy to come and attend, not only because of the current athletes in NYO that I know, but watching all my old athletes that I helped coach throughout the years when they were in NYO. I'm just so very proud of all of them. They, you know, I love that they still love the sport, and I love that they still want to keep being a kid and competing, even though they're not kids anymore. It's great to see everyone from the Kenai Peninsula come up and start enjoying it and learn what WEIO is all about, because this is, I always used to think Native Youth Olympics couldn't get any better, but you know what, coming to World Eskimo Indian Olympics, it does get better. So, and it's just great that adults can compete with the kids, and I hope that all the kids on the peninsula continue to grow and love this sport and continue to attend World Eskimo Indian Olympics, because it only gets better when you get older. First and foremost is sportsmanship. You always have to support the other athletes, the other teams. This is not a school sport where you got to win. You have to have fun, and everybody has to mentally see themselves achieving something or going after their dream, and then your body can make it happen for you. It's your mind and your spirit, because if you have a good, strong mind when it comes to these games and you have a great spirit, the sky's the limit with these kids. So I encourage anybody that wants to try these games to go out and try them, because they're so much fun, and the atmosphere alone will make you fall in love with it.
There's my husband Gary and my son Jared doing the Eskimo stick pole.
And who do you want to win?
That's hard. I'm also an official, so on this one I'll step back. But
who's going to win?
I'm going to have to say shh, Jared. No, I'm kidding.
Ready, set, pull. Come on, Jared. Come on, Jared.
When I get the opportunity to come back to my hometown in Fairbanks, and the opportunity to come together at either Native Youth Olympics or at WEIO, because I know I'm going to be loved and supported no matter who I am, and it's like a big family here. We all love each other, we all support each other, so the love and the caringness and the camaraderie is just out of this world. I wish every sport in today's society was like that, because it does a heart good knowing how much love and care is out there, and you don't have to be the best. Everyone's still gonna love you.
For more info about Alaska or our show, check out our website at exploringalaska.com.